Okay, here's the back. What we're doing is basically taking out that 8-foot door in that window, spanning that whole area with a 8-foot door by 12 foot, 8 foot by 12 foot door that spans down to the end of where they're taking the stucco out there. We'll go inside here, show you what they did inside. Uh, Here's the backside of that containment wall. Uh, we're supposed to be taking out that header that's above the window and that header that's above the door, and putting in one long header to span those two areas plus those three uh, stud areas down there. Moving some of the electrical around and opening up this whole kitchen area to the backyard. And then once we get that open, we'll make our plans for the backyard. But this was the key concept to further extending that living room or that living area outside. Um, Again, this was seemed to be the biggest holdup today was the stucco. This one guy here with a handheld jackhammer, basically trying to take this out. It's fucking hard to take out, I think. I mean, I wasn't out here doing it. Obviously, it was easy for me to watch. I love work. I could watch it for hours. But anyway, seems like the 2 to 3 day estimate on the job from the contract doesn't seem like it's viable if they only send one or two guys out here every day. But anyway, they assure me that that they've done this plenty of times over the 20 years that they've been in business. Of course, I have to take that with a grain of salt because we're already 12 weeks into this, when I was told originally it would take 4 to 6 weeks to get the door and put it in. So anyway, we're still here, still dealing with that. There's something interesting I noticed, and this is just a border facade on the outside of these windows, the one around the door and stuff. But I had no idea that they were styrofoam. This styrofoam covered up with a fiberglass mesh and shot with stucco. Never it amazes me how cheap they go with these places. And I mean, I know this is not a structural part of the window, and it's certainly not load bearing, but the cheap corner cutting part of these constructions never ceases to amaze me. And it certainly wasn't cheap when I bought it, but anyway. It's certainly not cheap putting this door in either, but it's something we thought we needed, so here we are. Anyway, that's day one.